Well, hello everybody. So this is your instructor for algebra this semester. My name is Jeff Brignac, and there are lots of ways that I can get things going this semester. But what I like to do is make a little video to get everybody started. So in this video, you won't find out everything you need to know about the class, but you'll find out enough to get started, and then we can address some things later on this week. Okay, so let's get started. So the class I'm making this video for is this one, Math 13 14 86036. And you'll see once you're on Canvas, that's where I am right now. You'll see my cat Melvin right here. As the photo for the course, and we can click on that. And then once you get into our class on Canvas, this is what you should see. Okay, and now I'd like to show you around here a little bit and show you some of the things that are most important to know right now as you get started. Okay, so first I think modules right here, this is probably the most important link of all this stuff. Okay, so let's go to modules and see what's there. So notice there's a module that says welcome, start here. Okay, and that's mostly what I'll be concerning myself with today. You'll see this course information document, and the video I'm making right now, the link for that will appear here. Okay, and then you'll see a module for test 1. So let's start with the course information. So what this is like if I could put the syllabus in the format of a frequently asked questions sort of document. Okay, and I won't read the whole thing to you. Okay, what's going on? I won't read it all to you. I'm going to ask that you read this, but I'll point out a few things right now about it. All right, well, I don't know why it's not loading right now. Let's see if we can get it to work this way. Okay, so here's what the course information document is going to look like once you open it on Canvas. As a little bit about me, how I like to be contacted. So let me say for the record here, it does say that if you want to contact me, to use this email address right here, jeffrey.brignac@my.tccd.edu. There are lots of other ways you can get a hold of me, but I'll ask you to use this email rather than contact me through Canvas or something like that. Okay, so all of us should have an @my.tccd.edu email, and that's how I'll contact you, and that's how I'd like you to contact me. Now, beyond that, there's a little bit about the assignments and the weights and how the grades are given. And like I said, I'll have you read that. I think everybody should read this course information document so they know what's going on. But more important than that, there's this calendar, okay? And here is every single graded assignment for the entire semester right here on this calendar. So what we see here is that all the assignments are due by 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. And other than that, there's a pattern to it. We have like a group of assignments for the first test, another group of assignments for the second test, and for the third test, and for the fourth test. You see how they're grouped together? Okay. Along with their due dates. It's like you got all the information right here. And the way that it's meant for you to go through this is you complete assignments 1 and 1.1, and then 1.2 and 1.3. Then you take quiz 1, then you take test 1. And if you do things in that order, I intend for you to have the best results. You can work all these assignments except for the tests as many times as you want up until the due date. You might have to practice quite a bit and repeat things and redo them and so on and so forth. It's math. That's what works for a lot of people, is just practice. But all that, like working these assignments repeatedly as much as needed, is just there to get you ready for the test, okay? All right, and then same thing with the next block of assignments for test 2 and so on. So that's the calendar. Now, I haven't told you yet where you find these assignments or anything like that. I just told you that they're here and that it makes the most sense to work them in this order, and that you get to work them as many times as you want in order to get the best grade possible, okay? Uh, but let me show you where all the assignments are. So I'm going to go back to Canvas. And for our class, everything you need is under course materials. So when you signed up for this class, uh, your tuition included enrollment in My Math Lab, which is where all of our assignments are going to be. Okay. So all you have to do is go to course materials, and this will come up where we launch courseware. Okay. All right. Now from here, what you'll do is, as your student, you'll have to register for the class. Okay. And that will involve putting in some information and so on. Okay. Now, I don't need to do that because I'm not registering for the class, but that's how you're going to get into it. All right. Um, Now, so let's say that you do all that, once you get to this point, then otherwise, the way that we go about the class is that once you enroll in My Math Lab through this course materials link that I just showed you, then when you log into My Math Lab, you'll see something like this. It will have all the courses that you're enrolled in, which is probably just going to be this one, okay? And for us right now, that's this class, Math 1314 86036, okay? Once we go to that, we'll see the assignments that are on the course calendar, right? Remember, so the course information document right here, we can open that up, and then we see this calendar, and these are all the assignments that we're held responsible for. Okay, well, those are on My Math Lab, okay? Which, again, you can find that through the course materials link. Now, I can find everything I need through assignments right here, okay? All right, so once you get enrolled, and once you go to assignments, you'll see the assignments that are on the calendar. So here they all are. I will assign them one test at a time. So what you'll see when you first log on to My Math Lab is you'll see My Math Lab Assignment 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, Quiz 1, Test 1, okay? And like I said, you can work them as many times as you want to. So it's going to look something like this when you're working an assignment. You open the assignment, and then you get the questions, okay? So, all right, I mean, you can watch the instructional videos I provide, try to work the problems, one at a time. You put your answer in, you can check your answer. If you get it wrong, you can try again. And then there are these help features, okay? So I will post instructional videos that are meant to be just like as if you were in a classroom and you're getting instruction that way. I haven't showed you about the videos yet, but I'm about to. But if, say, in addition to watching the videos, there's help right here within the assignment. So see how I'm on this first problem, and it says solve the radical equation and so on. And if I'm struggling with it, I could do view an example right here, and it will just walk me through the process, okay, one step at a time. So that might be something that you want to take advantage of, all right? That might be all you need, who knows? Under Get More Help, you can look at the portion of the textbook that's relevant to this question. Your tuition, when you signed up for this class, includes access to My Math Lab, which includes a textbook. Okay, so this will take you to the part of the textbook that's relevant to this question. And then there's Ask My Instructor. This will send you an email to me with a copy of this question, so you don't have to explain which question you are doing. And then you can tell me where you're stuck or something like that. Okay. All right. So that's what My Math Lab looks like. But like I said, like if I get this wrong, I can keep trying, and I can keep trying. And once I get it wrong 3 times, I get a new question. All right. But I can still just keep trying. So I'm just putting in random answers here, and I got it correct by chance. But if I had gotten it wrong, I could keep trying. So that's the important thing, is you just keep trying, ask for help. If you get something wrong, it's okay. If you ask for help, eventually you can master this and learn to do everything. All right, you just have to put the time in and ask for help if you need it. Okay, so that's what the assignments look like. Probably say more about this at some later time, but for now, I just want to make a quick video to get you started. Okay, now let's go back over here to Canvas, and I want to go back to modules. And then, okay, so far we've looked at the course information document, and I would like you to read that on your own from here. And then there's a module for test 1 where you'll find links to videos. Okay? All right. So like here are the assignments we're going to be working for the first test, right? And then here is something that gives us instructional videos. Okay, so I've sorted the videos for our class under or by assignment. Okay, so here's our videos for my math lab assignments 1 and 1.1. Here are the videos I have to take you through that. If you watch these in the order they are, that's roughly the order that you'll see things in the assignments. Okay, so I mean, you don't have to watch the videos. Some people find them helpful. You can look at them and you can be the judge of what you want to do. Remember, the assignments here have some help features also. So it may be enough to just watch the videos. It may be enough once you're working in my math lab to just use the help features that are included there. I'm for whatever works for you, basically. But I want to provide all this stuff that you have so you have something to choose from. So anyway, we click on the link and it takes us over to the YouTube video and so on and so forth. All right. They're organized by topic. They're organized by assignment. I use the same vocabulary as what you see in the assignment, so it might be helpful to look things up here by their titles and so on. Okay. All right. So now that's not everything about the class, but here's everything you need to get started. Okay. So there is more I could say. But what I'm going to leave it at is that you read this, you go to course materials, you enroll in my math lab, and then from there, if you have any questions, you let me know. Okay? If you have any questions, email me at my address I point out to you. That's at my.tccd.edu. Okay, so that's all for now. I'll be posting more information here in a day or two, and we'll go from there.